Hello students, today we will get to know about clauses and their different kinds. So let's get started. So what is clause? A clause is a group of words containing a subject and a predicate of its own. It can be a part of a larger sentence or it can be a complete sentence in itself. For instance, he has a ring of gold. It is a simple sentence containing one clause only. It has a subject he and predicate has a ring of gold. So it is a complete sentence in itself consisting one independent clause. Now examine this second sentence. In this example, there are two clauses. First one is Reena likes apples and second Tina likes oranges, and both of these clauses are joined with the help of conjunction but. Both these clauses are independent clauses. As to make complete sense, they are not dependent on one another in a sentence, and these types of sentences are called compound sentence. Let us now analyze complex sentence. Complex sentence contains a principal clause with one or more subordinate clauses. See the example. He has a ring which is made of gold. The clause he has a ring makes a good sense by itself and it can stand itself as a complete sentence. Hence it is called a principal clause or main clause or independent clause. Here is second part of complex sentence, that is subordinate clause. He has a ring which is made of gold. So he has a ring is principal clause and the clause which is made of gold is subordinate clause or dependent clause. As it depends on main clause, on principal clause for its full meaning, it doesn't stand by itself, which is made of gold, that is subordinate clause. See one more example. We cannot start while it is raining. We cannot start, it is principal clause. While it is raining, it is subordinate clause. It is dependent on principal clause for its complete sense. Point to be noted is that subordinate clauses always start with conjunctions. Students, up to now we have learnt about three different types of sentences, that are simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. And about complex sentence we have learned that it has one principal clause with one or more subordinate clauses. And now it's time to know about the three kinds of subordinate clauses. First one is adjective clause. Adjective clause does the work of an adjective in a complex sentence. See the example. He decided to return to the city where he was born. In this example, the group of words he decided to return to the city is a principal clause, as it is a complete sentence within itself, and the second group of words where he was born describes which city he returned and does the function of an adjective. But since it contains a subject and predicate of its own, it is called an adjective clause. Sometimes the main clause is broken into two parts. See the examples. The boy who was missing has now been found. The boy and has now been found, both these parts are of main clause, principal clause. And the group of words who was missing, this is adjective clause, as it tells us which boy has been found. So the answer is who was missing. So who was missing is adjective clause. Let's see one more example. The house that I live in belongs to my uncle. So the house and belongs to my uncle, these are the parts of main clause. And the group of words that I live in is adjective clause, as It answers the question, which house belongs to my uncle? So the answer is that I live in. Next kind of subordinate clause is noun clause. It does the function of a noun in a sentence. See the examples. I know what he wants. I know is principal clause. And what he wants, this is noun clause. It does the function of a noun in a sentence. It answers the question, what I know, and the answer is what he wants. One more example. They think that you have made a great mistake. They think, this is principal clause, and that you have made a great mistake, this is subordinate clause or noun clause. Because the question arises what they think, and the answer is that you have made a mistake. So by asking the question what to the verb, we can get the noun clause. Here is third kind of subordinate clause, that is adverb clause. An adverb clause does the work of an adverb. It describes when, where, with what purpose, on what conditions, or how an action is done. Adverb clauses are classified under the following headings, that are time, place, purpose, cause, condition, result, comparison, contrast, etc. So let's know about adverb clause with the help of examples. First one, adverb clause of time. Rajat came when? After I left home. Do it when? Before you forget. So these are the examples of adverb clause of time. Next is adverb clause of place. You may sit wherever you like to. Put it where you can find it easily. So these are the examples of adverb clause of place. Next is adverb clause of reason. I am sorry. Why? That I missed the concert. He did it. Why? Because he wanted to. Adverb clause of supposition, concession, contrast. See the examples. Though he is poor, he is honest. Even if it rains, I shall come. So contrasting clauses are given. These types of clauses are called adverb clause of contrast or supposition. Adverb clause of condition. Here are the examples. In case you miss the train, this is condition. Send me a telegram. If you like it, this is adverb clause of condition. You may get it. Next, adverb clause of purpose. We take exercise. For what purpose? So that we may become strong. Walk slowly. For what purpose? Lest you should miss the train. So guys, this is all about clauses and their kinds. I hope it would be easy for you now to recognize the types of clauses. Thanks for watching.